Denmark has done something that was once almost unthinkable in Europe. A center left government has embraced some of the continent's toughest immigration policies. For years, Denmark was known for its openness, tolerance, and generous welfare state. But as concerns grew over segregation, forced marriages, crime, and weak integration in some communities, the country began changing course. It introduced stricter family reunification rules, targeted radical religious figures, restricted face covering garments, and launched an ambitious program to dismantle what it calls parallel societies. Its position is not simply protect the borders. The deeper argument is that a generous welfare state depends on something more fundamental than taxation: social trust. People are more willing to contribute to extensive healthcare, education, and welfare systems when they believe that everyone is participating in the same society. From Denmark's perspective, if immigration happens faster than integration, if communities become increasingly segregated, and if parallel society structures emerge with their own informal rules and authorities, that shared sense of trust begins to weaken. So Denmark's logic is straightforward. If you want to preserve an expansive welfare state, you have to preserve the social cohesion that makes people willing to sustain it. That is why Denmark increasingly treats integration not simply as a cultural preference, but as a matter of national policy. It challenges the traditional European assumption that immigration policy belongs primarily to the political right. Denmark's center-left is effectively arguing that controlling immigration, demanding integration, and protecting common civic rules can actually be necessary to preserve progressive institutions. The country has faced fierce criticism for going too far, particularly over policies that critics say can disproportionately affect already integrated minorities. But regardless of whether Denmark has found the right balance, its political impact is undeniable. The Denmark's experiment is no longer just about immigration. It's about a much bigger question. How does a liberal democracy preserve openness and diversity without losing the social trust, common rules, and shared identity on which its entire welfare model depends? And increasingly, the rest of Europe is asking the same question.